Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Amy for anybody that is new around here, and today I have another coloured pencil tutorial for you. Today we're going to be drawing a red panda in coloured pencils. Just quickly, this video was actually recorded over on Patreon, so I have the full narrated version of this video over there. If you'd like to know more about my Patreon and all of the different tiers that I have, head on over there and you'll know more information about that over on my Patreon. I do have the link to my Patreon page over in the description, and also I've got a web address on the screen right now for you as well. But without further ado, let's just jump right into this tutorial, and I'm going to start by talking through some of the colours that I'm using first. Obviously, because this is a red panda, I'm using a lot of brownie tones, and I'm also using a lot of reddy tones and orange tones as well. So just some of the colours I am using are the brown ochre, the Caper Mortem Violet, I've got the dark sepia, the walnut brown, Van Dyke brown, and also the sanguine terracotta, and also some flesh tones as well, so the light flesh, medium flesh and dark flesh. I'm also using an embossing tool for this tutorial, so as you can see I am just using that on the fur. And what this does is it just creates little indentations on the paper, so that as I start to shade over those indentations with other colours, the indentations in the paper will just show through, and that really helps to just preserve little fur details in the fur and also highlights as well. I'm using really sharp pencils, and I use sharp pencils because I find it's a lot easier to get in those really precise details. So for example, in the eyes there, I want to have the eyes sort of popping forward, and I want to make sure that I get all of the little details in, the outlines and highlights, so using really sharp pencils is really essential. I'm also using really sharp pencils for the fur as well. Fur texture is often quite short, it's quite textured and it's very detailed, so using sharp pencils is really essential because it's going to make sure that the lines don't start going fuzzy, and that is another reason why I love using these pencils. Because they are a harder lead than say the Prismas and also the Luminance pencils, these pencils are really good for getting in those fine details. For the white sections of the fur, like around the nose and mouth area of the panda, I've actually used a lot of warm grey tones, and that is because in white fur you do have a lot of other hues in the fur, it's not just white, so you do often get a lot of grey tones in the fur, and I've made sure to include a lot of grey tones in the white fur. I got my reference photo from Pixabay, and I just make sure that I refer to that reference photo a lot, so I'll be looking back at the reference photo every few seconds just to make sure that I am creating that realistic result. And also when I'm drawing fur, for example, the reference photo comes in really handy because it's really important to make sure that you're getting in the correct growth, the position of the fur, and also the length of the fur as well. Those three things are really important to make sure that you're capturing. I also really like to focus a lot of attention on values as well, so where the fur starts to get a bit darker, I'm adding in a lot more darker values, such as the dark sepia pencil and also the black polychromos as well. And what I tend to do is when I start finishing off a tutorial or a drawing, I actually like to go in with the black pencil and just darken up my values as much as I can. But anyway, that is just a really short tutorial for you. I really do hope that you did enjoy this one. As I said, I have the full narrated version from start to finish over on my Patreon. If you are interested in checking out my Patreon, it is in the description down below. Just click on the link and it will take you over there, and you can see all about the different tiers I do and what I have to offer over there. I hope you did enjoy this video. If you are new around here, then don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell so that you'll be notified of all my future uploads. As always, I hope you enjoyed this video and I look forward to seeing you all soon. Bye guys!